That was great. Thank you so much, Aiden. I always love Aiden's poetry because it's so eloquent and yet so direct. You know, and that's a mean task to have mastered at such a young age, just a toddler. Anyway, that was wonderful. Now we're going to bring up a fellow who has been extremely supportive of us at Poetic Justice Poetry New West. We were once Poetry New West, and suddenly we're Poetic Justice Poetry New West. I really don't actually quite fathom that, but we are. So, anyway, next coming up is Idrian Burgos, a fine supporter of everything we've been doing. Please come up, Idrian.
First of all, I kind of like feel like that sort of title kind of like gives you some kind of a negative feeling sometimes, because like you're kind of like being called a fine supporter of that, of this and that, but like sometimes you kind of like feel that you haven't contributed anything, you know, like substantial or enough to, you know, for these kinds of events.
You have.
Well, so I'll be reading just a couple of prose poems, and you probably notice a pattern on both. So the first prose poem that I'll be reading, the title was taken from a song by Tina Turner, and it was actually the theme song of a particular movie. So the title is "Out of the Ruins, Out of the Wreckage." Out of the ruins, out of the wreckage, one man drives over barrenness in his used Studebaker. His trilby hat and cotton coat are all made cocky by the accumulated dust of 1,000 years. The automobile engine roars like an old lion involved in one last fight. The landscape has seen greener days, back when groceries and bills were the main human concerns. Today, the man drives his vehicle over a land fertilized by a different type of green. The green changed the land into a mass murderer, where suit-covered scavengers and physically scarred survivors fight each other to the final end in order to live. Yet the man in his veteran car can't give up, continuing to drive the melody of a song about rising from the chaos. And so the second one doesn't have a title. To people, he's the best buddy they could ever have. When someone makes a funny remark, he will join in the subsequent laughter. At all parties and functions, he is always present and in proper appearance. At work, very excellent in what he does, and an example to others. His family always counts on his reliability, and whenever he comes home to his big, solitary room, he looks at all of them, known and unknown, and in a tremendous typhoon of smoke and ash, a colossal mushroom cloud of fire, eats himself and them, the last answer to the question of man. Thank you.